Authorities in Uganda are not in doubt that Sunday's attacks are the handiwork of the Al Shabab insurgents. Uganda has had a history with the Islamist group. In October, President Museveni had a brush with the militants. Islamist insurgents shelled Mogadishu's international airport as he was leaving for Uganda. In the same month, the Al Shabab threatened to attack the capital Kampala and Burundi's capital Bujumbura for supplying peacekeeping troops to Somalia. President Museveni countered the threat, saying that the militants would pay dearly for any attack on the Kenyan soil.
This shows you the terrorism which I've been telling you about. And that's why we always go for them. Because they are very irresponsible, backward, cowardly.
And this evening, the Al Shabab group owned up to having been behind Sunday's attack in Kampala in a statement issued in Mogadishu. The group spokesman Sheikh Ali Mohammud said, and I quote, "We thank the Mujahideens that carried out the attack. We are sending a message to Uganda and Burundi. If they do not take out the Amazon troops from Somalia, blasts will continue and it will happen in Bujumbura too." End of quote.
I think the police will be able to reconstruct the events and possibly get to the authors of this crime. And we shall go for them, wherever they are coming from.
And according to the Reuters news agency, another spokesman of the Al Shabab described Uganda as an infidel country that was propping the transitional federal government of Somalia and described last night's attacks in Kampala as the best news ever. The Ugandan military already knows the brutal power of Al Shabab. In mid-September last year, 2 suicide bombers killed 4 Ugandan and 12 Burundian soldiers in revenge for the US killing of a senior Al-Qaeda operative. This is not the first time that Al Shabab has pledged to turn Kenya's neighbors into new front lines in its battle for Somalia. The group has declared holy war or jihad against Ethiopia and threatened to attack Kenya in October last year if the Kenyan government trains Somali government troops. The group is battling the weak transitional government backed by 5,000 African Union troops from Uganda and Burundi, and are also accused of having links to the Al-Qaeda operatives behind the 1998 US embassy bombings in Kenya and Tanzania, where at least 200 people died. In 2002, a similar attack by Islamic insurgents targeting Israeli interests left 15 people dead in Kikambala. Al-Shabab now controls much of Somalia. Somalia's transitional government president Sharif Sheikh Ahmed strongly condemned the attacks and the Islamist Al Shabab militia. Sheila Sendeyo, Citizen, live at 9.